Welcome back to my channel. This is Hidden Jules Tarot and my name is Jules. We are going to jump into your reading. I got a few new decks. So this first one is the Abundant Attraction. So we're going to get some energy about what's coming towards you or the shadow aspects of it. A couple of things. I am open for private readings. I have all of that information down in the description box below. My Cash App and Venmo are down there with my email. I also have an Angel Tree link and an Etsy link. I do digital products, so if you need something for Christmas, that will be down there, and that's another way to donate to this channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, especially thank you. I love you for coming back. So, all right, Leo, let's see what we have going on for you. Tell me your Christmas plans. I want to know. Okay, one more time. Leo energy. Leo. Whoa. A lot. Leader of the Light is the one that I can see. We have quite a few of them out here, so let's get into it. Limitless Universe is on the bottom here. Okay. And then we have Leader of Light. We have Positive Partnership. Cute. Kindred Spirits. Negative Manifestation. So that's kind of the shadow aspect here so far. We have two more. Unwanted Energy and Vibrational Alignment. Okay. So, well, I think Kindred Spirits and a Positive Partnership, there's somebody that's coming in that shares your values and resonates with your energy. I mean, somebody that shares your purpose, and manifestations come in effortlessly at that point. Positive Partnership talks about it being mutually beneficial to help you, achieve those common goals. A little bit of stuff here. We could have some shadow aspects around. It says negative manifestation. So it says you are a powerful force of creation in the universe. Your negative words and thoughts hold as much power to manifest as your positive ones. So we really need to watch what we're thinking about here. Like, where your attention goes, energy flows type of situation. Be mindful of where your focus lies. And then unwanted energy. So sometimes before you wholeheartedly commit to something, you may want to really look into that situation. If possible, is this going to help me on my path? Is this going to help me step into more alignment, or is this going to create a lot of overwhelm, and have a lot of unseen strings attached or something? It does say that you are the leader of light, though, which in tarot, the sun is represented by Leo. So your purpose is greater than your doubts, and the right people. So it sounds to me like you're really gaining a community of people, not just maybe a partnership, but a community of people that will resonate with your truth and are just waiting for you to fully step into your power. So, Leos are super confident and they harness a lot of power, but I think that can also, like I said, that can get you in situations that you might not want to be in because you're such an attractive sign. So, like a magnet, I say, like a magnet. Okay, we're going to also get an archetype. This is the Kim Kranz deck that I got. She is an artist. She's also a psychologist, and she's studied quite a bit of occult knowledge. She's studied different religions as well. I mean, she's looked into shamanism, Buddhism, all the things, you know. So we love her. And this archetype deck. This thing is incredible. It came with a giant book, so you'll have to bear with me. I haven't memorized all 100 archetypes, so, oh, okay, there we go. That's what we needed to see, I guess, right there. We do have the vow on the bottom here, so making a commitment of some sort that probably has to do with that partnership. You could definitely be, ooh, yes. Okay, so we have the Bardo, which is kind of the void, so that's probably the energy that we used to be stuck into here. And you're stepping into your highest timeline with the Starborn here. The Maiden is a young energy. She is one of three, like with Hecate. She is, there's the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone. So she is the vitality of the young feminine. But it's also paired here with the Hunter, which he goes after exactly what he wants. And then we also have Bridge. So I feel like we are in the middle of a transition of you stepping in and having a healthy feminine and masculine energy, and you being the bridge to help other people, especially with all of this magnetic, attractive energy that's coming in with your partnerships, being a leader. You definitely could have a social media platform. You could be an influencer for sure with this type of energy. And as they say with those shadow aspects, you know, the more that you're seen, the more that you're seen. So evil eye is a real thing, but yeah. So, okay, let's get into the tarot now here and see what's going on. That's so beautiful, though. You're really stepping into your power here and feeling supported. Having somebody come in that's going to be beneficial to you. Like somebody that's going to actually add value to your life. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, we have the King of Swords so far. So yeah, we've gotten pretty serious on like thinking things through. That's good, because with that negative manifestation, like they said, you don't want to put yourself in a position that's really going to mess you up here. We also have the Four of, this one wants to come out, the Four of Cups in reverse. With, okay. So there might have been some type of, like, we had to come to some type of, like, practicality around a new event or a possibility or some type of acceptance that was happening in a unrealistic or stifled energy of some sort. We also have the Two of Wands in reverse here. So there's some type of something that you were procrastinating on. that you needed to figure out a different way to go through that. That was a lot. There was a lack of courage of some sort. It's just some very unstable, unreliable energy here because of insecurities. This could definitely be in a connection, especially with all that partnership energy here. My gosh. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. This is you. So, okay, it came out like this. We weren't trusting ourselves. We weren't trusting ourselves to make the decisions that were going to be best for us, and obviously because some type of past, loneliness, something that didn't work out for us, which created a lot of delays, and there's like a bitter energy around this here. There's a lot of stubbornness that came with it, and I think we had to really do some self-reflection around basically how we were making our life more difficult for ourselves. And if you haven't yet, I think you definitely, my suggestion would be to do that. About areas that you're being dismissive and disorganized, unreliable. Like I said, we're needing to have new approaches to old problems here. Spirit, what else can you tell me about Leo? With this leader of light energy, like I said, we're needing to really harness our power here. In order to be a bridge and to be that star-born energy there, like, we have to own our power. And this is the moment that you do it, Leo. This is it. Spirit, what else can you tell me for Leo before we clarify? Okay. Yeah, there's just been like a lot of disorganized energy here. There it is. There's the Death card on the bottom here. Needing that transformation. Scorpio energy could be dealing with a Scorpio. Definitely could be dealing with a air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify this energy around for Leo. Yeah. Like I said, you haven't revealed this truth to yourself yet. Some of you. Maybe some of you have. But some of you have not gotten the clarity that you need around the situation. So hopefully this reading will be that enlightenment for you. Like I said, there's definitely different areas that you are needing to get like locked down. Like anything that you've had some type of procrastination, like every card out here is just a limiting belief. That's all it is. The unreliability, the disorganization, lack of courage, the stubbornness, the procrastination, all of that stuff has to do with some type of limiting belief that's tied to self-sabotage or perfectionism. That's leading you into a cycle where you're not able to manifest forward And that probably has something to do also with that negative manifestation with the way that we talk to ourselves as well. So your subconscious is trying to give you some type of truth here. Spirit, what else for Leo? I said I wish I could be like the clickbaity one, but here at Hidden Jules Tarot, we're going to get whatever's out in the open here. There we go. Once you have that clarity, once you have that realization, there's the victory. There we go. That's happiness. With that, with Scorpio still on the bottom, there's your energy as well with the Queen of Wands. There's the confidence and the fact that you know that you have worked your tail off, that you've been through every battle, every test that you needed to go through, and that you're ready. This is it. It's time to lock in, Leo. You have all the things that you need. Spirit is saying, like, you've done the work, okay? There's never going to be a time that you feel like you're completely ready, but you are right now. All we have is now anyway. The past and the future are actually an illusion. Time is an illusion. So the only moment that you have is right now. There it is. There's that stuck hangman energy here. It's suspenseful. Like I said, it's needing to see this into a new perspective. Oh, and there's a connection. There's the partnership. It's crossing you at the moment, so it definitely could be coming into, like, coming in as we speak. You could be in the midst of it if you haven't met them yet. Here they come. Here they come. Don't make shit hard on yourself with them, okay? Like, I'm hearing, like, don't take the past baggage into this new connection. Like, just because we were hurt in the past doesn't mean that this new connection is going to be exactly the same way. Spirit, what else for Leo? What else for Leo? Oh. I also have one more new deck. It's that Hard Truth deck. And so, like I said, we're going to really look at you persevering. You're about to kick whatever this thing is in the booty. You're about to do it. Look, and there's the support and the cooperation. Okay, so we might have been backstabbed before by some type of support system. There could have definitely been a systemic betrayal. And that's exactly, though, what I was just talking about with the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. If this is a connection, like, you are going to be supportive. You don't have to have this negative mindset that everybody's going to be there just to take from you. Yeah. Said you could have definitely overcome some type of financial obstacles. Yep. I feel like you're going to be happy in whatever the situation is here. But you have to give it a chance, and getting together with these partnerships with these folks, whoever, whatever it may be, is going to bring you closer to your ultimate goal. I said it's positive partnership and kindred spirits. It's not shadow, karmic. Okay? But this is where the nitty gritty happens. This is this Hard Truth deck that I got. And it's the fate altering. That's what it says. So dramatic. We love it. But we like to get deep around here. So, like I said, I'm not going to just clickbait you with your exes coming back. I love tarot myself, and so I know what I would want to see, and so that's why I'm trying to give you the message that you need to hear. Not some like washed out tarot. Whoa. Grudge. What'd I say about leaving the past in the past here? Harboring hatred traps you in the past, anchoring you to old wounds that are preventing progress. Let go with forgiveness to break free from the cycle. Did I not just mention that here? Spirit, what else do we have? You gotta set the baggage down. How do you expect to move forward whenever you're sitting in a phase of time that you can't even change? It's gone. 3 seconds ago is already gone. So it's done, did over with. Boundaries. So this is your way forward. It's having the boundaries, like I said, once again, having the trust and trusting our decisions, having the discernment that we need to maintain, you know, respect and like protect our well-being. That's what gives us the courage. That's what gives us the drive. That's what's going to help us not self-sabotage in this next cycle, is the discipline, is the boundaries, is the discernment that we need. Spirit, what else do we have for Leo? Anything else for Leo? Okay. Perseverance. There you go. We do not live in this state of hopelessness anymore. Where you'll stop is where you end up. Keep going and expanding until you have reached beyond your goals. You are on the right track. So if that's not a confirmation that you've got this, Leo, like that's the message that I was getting throughout this whole reading, is that whether this be a connection, a new job, a creative project within your family, I mean, whatever you're doing, what you put into it is what you're going to get out, and you're about to be very, very supported. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to chase anything. You don't, like, there's no need to struggle through it. You just have to raise your vibration. You could be seeing synchronicities at the moment. And like I said, success isn't a team effort. Like, you don't have to carry all of this on your back. Like, yes, you are the driving force. And we take accountability for what we allow and what we don't allow in our life. Put the past down, trust yourself, and keep going. Okay? All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please remember to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that way you know whenever my readings post. I also I do a free reading at the end of the month for somebody. If you will comment your name and a money bag symbol down below, you will be entered to win for that reading. It'll be a nice little Christmas present. And it's just kind of my way of saying thank you to everybody that's here with me and sharing this space with me. Comment anything, really, what you're grateful for. If you like this reading, I have a poll going right now about if you like collective reading or individual sign readings. Like, I'm here for y'all, okay? I just want to hear from y'all. And I'm here to build the community with you. We are a collective consciousness. So I love you, Leo. I will see you on the next one, okay? Bye-bye.